Joining me here is Grandmaster Vidit Gujrathi. Vidit, the Olympiad is just few hours away. Excited, tensed. What's the emotion like?
Actually, I'm treating it like just any other tournament. I've noticed that if you give it like special importance, then your brain starts to have a lot of thoughts about results and everything, what expectations of people, all that stuff, which naturally is there. But thinking about it is not helpful. So I'm trying to take it like any other tournament. Just focus on my game, what my duty is to do that well, and then see what happens.
You've been playing Olympiad since 2016.
2016, yeah.
This is your fifth Olympiad.
Yeah, over the board
over the
fifth.
board.
Online, I played two more.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So it's amazing how you've been part of
No,
the
over
team.
the board's fourth actually, sorry.
2016, 18,
20
22 and 24.
Yeah.
So you've been part of all the Olympiads. How different is it this time around? Like the team, it's like these youngsters are part of the team. Prag, Gukesh, Arjun, you and Hari have played like always together.
Yeah, I think we have one of the strongest teams possible. I meant from the Indian contingent. Everybody is in like very good shape. Gukesh, Prag, they played in Singfield Cup. They were undefeated. Arjun has had this run of becoming world number 4, which is amazing. Hari is very, very solid. I think he played in Germany. Not Germany, where he played a tournament now where he had some good games he could have won, but he had a decent performance. And I feel like I've been working hard for the last month. I've been trying out new things, so hoping that it all adds up and I get to show some good games.
You know, I've been at the opening ceremony. There were so many people there who were asking me, where are the Indian boys? You know, we want to meet them. So at the Olympiad, you have all these countries coming from all across the world. Some of them, of course, like India, are gunning for the medals. But some are just here to see the top players in action. How is overall this feeling to be at the Olympiad for you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a new feeling because I've seen it before. And yeah, I know what you mean because yesterday when I was traveling here, I saw many other countries and they were coming up, they were excited to talk, meet. So I know what exactly you meant. I think Olympiad is one tournament which a lot of people look ahead because it's a team event plus you get to play for country. And these both things are rare when it comes to chess. It's such an individual sport if you think about it. Most of the tournaments are when you're playing for yourself. So this team event adds a very nice dynamic. People are having good time, you know. Even in professional teams, it takes the pressure off a little bit, I feel, when it's a team event. There's a good atmosphere. Otherwise, it can get a very lonely sport. And playing for the country, it's an amazing feeling. So it adds a lot of pride, a lot of positive emotion. So I think that's how the Olympiad is different. Of course, there comes the pressure when you're like, you know, aiming for the top. But I think in a sport, you cannot avoid it.
And lastly, I want to ask you if there's one memory of the Olympiad that you have in your mind which is very pleasant for you. Which one would it be?
I think my first Olympiad, everything was new, but I think I scored 5 out of 5.
Oh yes.
Going into the rest day, I remember I had like a great performance and then it was 6.5 out of 7, something like this. Also, it was 6 out of 6 and then I drew the 6-7 game, something. So that was a great start and I remember being in great shape. So that's the memory. Unfortunately, I fell ill after that. So I drew a couple of games and we finished 4th. We were so close to podium finish. But I have very good memories of that Olympiad in 2016.
Beautiful. I said it was the last question, but one thing I want to ask you is, you know, everyone wants to know like this thing, you know, that the Indian team has these youngsters and all. How is your dynamic with them? You being more experienced and you also right now at the top of your game. So how is the dynamic for you with these youngsters?
I have friendly relations with everyone. Like, in fact, we are having lunch today. Prag, Arjun, me, and as a senior, I'm a little bit, you know, pulling their leg. And good thing is they still are showing respect. So as long as they're doing that, I should take advantage, because at one point there will come a tipping point where that will stop and I lose this pleasure of pulling their leg. So
I
I'm
think
taking
that
full
will-
advantage of it now.
Wouldn't that always remain? It'll just be over the board. They will be disrespectful, but
No,
off the
no,
board.
you don't know. It can come, you know. So I'm now enjoying, pulling their leg.
That's so nice to know, Vidit. Thank you. And the entire India is going to root for you guys. So good luck.
Thank you guys. Bye.